to present to you a new integration that we created with a company named Zapier. You will find it by going to the Settings tab and going into this Utility Apps listing over here. Zapier is great because it lets you plug ranch bookings into all kinds of different apps that you can think of, thousands and thousands of them. Google spreadsheets, SMS messages, you can do crazy things with weather apps and so on. So you'll hit this install button here, and the first thing that will happen is that you will be taken to a page on Zapier's website where you can create your account or log in if you're not currently logged in. I have an account through my personal Gmail address that I'm going to log in right now. And once you're logged in, you're taken to our application listing here. So you'll see that it's named Check-in Sherpa, which is going to be our name moving forward. We're moving more and more to this name as we get interest from other types of adventure resorts. You will accept the invite and build a Zap. So Zaps are what Zapier call those little bits of automation, and this will all make sense very soon. So you're taken to this view and you are going to make a new Zap. So the way this works is that you take a trigger when this happens, and once you have the trigger, then you will do something. So the way that our integration works is that we do send all those triggers. So if you look for the Check-in Sherpa app in here, you will find all the different triggers that we send. We have on a new order or an order being updated, on a new payment or a payment being updated, which is really a refund, or new customer or customer update. So this is a good variety of things that you can do. I'll take, for example, new customer, and I'll name my Zap. So new ranch bookings customers, create a spreadsheet row. Let's do that. So then you'll be taken to the next step. So the first thing you'll have to do is to sign in to Ranch Bookings or Check-in Sherpa. You'll click this button and you'll be taken to your this page here, which will ask you to authorize Zapier to interact with Ranch Bookings. So you'll click authorize, and once you do that, you have this account that pops up here, and you can hit continue. Here, they'll want to test that this trigger works, and they'll go and fetch some data that you can use to help you create that, that little workflow. So here I just hit test, and it fetched a past customer that got created. So that looks good. We'll hit continue. And now I can decide what I do out of this. So we have all kinds of Google apps, but we have Twitter, we can tweet, we can do really all kinds of things. The sky's the limit for what you can do with this. But I will do something with a Google Sheet. And there again, so I want to create spreadsheet rows. I'll continue. I'll be asked to sign to my Google Sheets account. And you only need to do that once. Once it's done, it stays done. But this is the very first time you do it. Of course, you have to do those little authorization steps. So once I'm in here, then I can hit continue. And here we will pick the spreadsheet that we will act on. So sometimes you don't really have very much choice. I only have one Google Drive, and here I'll need to find a spreadsheet. So I'll go over to the Google Spreadsheet website and I'll create one for this purpose. And we'll name it Ranch Bookings Customers. Of course, in the real world, you have a an export of the Ranch Bookings customers that does that, but just this is just for example sakes. So for this purpose, we also need to create a few values at the top where we will put our rows going forward. So this is the header. So we'll do the customer ID, the customer name, and let's do the customer email. Now I can go back to my Zapier account and I'll go look for my spreadsheet. So new are the customers. Load more. I just created it, so I need to load it. That's right, ranch bookings customers. And then the worksheet is going to be the first one, no choice here. And now I get to pick some fields. So let's do, so in the customer ID column of my spreadsheet, I want to put my new customer ID, this one. And then in the customer name, I want to put my customer's name. And for some reason, it's not finding the customer email because I didn't validate here. Now we'll be able to find it. There we go. And in there, I will put my customer email. And now we'll continue. Chugging along, and now it's telling me, all right, let's test this out. Let's make sure that this looks like what you want to do. So we'll hit test and continue. And now I can go to my spreadsheet over here and see that indeed I got my first customer inserted in here. So this was just a test. It's a lot cooler once you see it working in real time. So we'll do that next. So we'll turn on the Zap. And it takes a little while for them to provision all the resources to do that. Congratulations, your Zap is on. You can just click don't show again here. This is more annoying than helpful. And now that we have this, we can go ahead and pull up our Ranch Bookings website, and we're gonna create a customer and see what happens. So I'm just gonna do it real quick through this little quote and book. I'm just gonna speed through a reservation super quick. New customer Zapier test. We'll add it. The email will be whatever email we feel like it. And we'll really speed this through. Pass, pass, pass. Reservation, just to check. Okay, so now we hit save here. And then we can go look at our spreadsheet, and there we go. Our new customer flowed right in there. So I hope this is helpful for you guys. Any need that is not being met by Ranch Bookings, now you can actually integrate with any kind of apps that you want. Have a great day.